Okay, so hello, welcome everyone. This training program is basically part of the in-house training, and in this part, the topic of the training is Excel skills for the teaching professionals. See, as a teaching professionals, it is nowadays it's mandatory, or you can say that it's a basic requirement for all the teachers that they are they must aware or they must familiar with the some of the softwares like Word or Excel program, especially Excel program for maintaining the students' record on the regular basis, right? So this in this training session I'm going to take two sessions. Actually, one session is basically based on the basic skills of the Excel, how to implement the basic function basic features of the Excel to set the page and other things. And the second part is a second second means session that I'll take, that is based on the visualization of data, means the function that we can implement in the Excel sheet to maintain the records of the students to create our own data sheets. Okay, so some teachers are still joining, so I'm just okay. So I'm directly moving to the Excel sheet, and I'm going to start with the features of the Excel program. See, few of the teachers or many of the teachers are here who are already familiar with the Excel, many features of the Excel sheet. Excel is basically a professional program, and we cannot imagine or we cannot think like that we become expert in Excel in 1 or 2 sessions. But in this 2 session, we are going to cover some of the parts that are essential for all the teachers to maintain the students' detail. Okay, so we are here in the interface of the Excel sheet. I've muted all the participants. If anybody wanted to ask something, they can unmute yourself and you can ask, ma'am and sir, please. Okay, during the session. Now, well, Excel is also known as spreadsheet program. Now, spreadsheet, as the name suggests, it's a kind of sheet that can be spread. Means we can stretch the cells, we can stretch the columns and rows here. Actually, it's a combination of rows and column, and it's a default program where we have a ready-made table. We have a ready-made table where we can enter the data. We can enter data anywhere. Okay, so for let's suppose that there is a condition that that administrator or principal of school wanted to have a from the every teacher, they wanted to have a Excel sheet that is having the summary sheet of the students' result. We are actually creating such kinds of sheet in manual ways or other ways, or using some softwares. We don't need extra software for developing the summary sheet. So I'm just focusing on that part. Let's imagine that we have some sort of student. I have to maintain the data, and we have the software Excel with us. So how we will do that with the Excel? Okay, so when you come to the Excel, if you see here the interface, Excel is divided in the different sections. First section is known as home, second is insert, third is page layout, fourth is formula, fifth is data, and sixth is review, and seventh is view. Developer, it's not available in all the Excel sheets. I have enabled this for creating some programming and other things. So this might be not available on all the Excel sheets. So you need to focus in those 6 or 7 tabs that we are having. Now, home tab is basically is a combination of tools from where we can style our spreadsheet or page. From insert, we can insert the objects, the images, or anything that we want to insert, like charts and other extra link, other things. From page layout, you can set the structure of the page, means size of the page, margin of the page, etc., etc. And from formula, you can implement the mathematical functions in the spreadsheet. Now, this is the strongest feature of spreadsheet program. See, the things that you are doing in Word file. Most of us are familiar with the Word application, because we used to type our letters, our question paper with the Word application, so we are familiar with that. So the things that we are using on Word application, we can also create tables there. But the main feature of spreadsheet program, or main strength of a spreadsheet program, is we can implement the functions, predefined functions, and we can also customize the functions. So here formula are the functions that we can use in the spreadsheet programs. Okay, so we will discuss about these things in the later part of the session. Now, next step is related to data, where we will use to visualize the data, means apply the filtration and other options. So one by one, we will go through the different topics. It is, as I said, that it's impossible to cover all the features of Excel sheet in two or three classes, 2 or 3 sessions. But we are going to cover some of the part that is essential for all the teachers to prepare students related details. So let's suppose I have to create one page where I wanted to enter my students marks, and I have to calculate the average and average sum, or we want to count something, we want to implement some functions on that. So how will